always have a problem.
Uh-oh.
I think we are, yeah.
Nice!
Yeah, we're streaming.
Perfect! Perfect! Victory was achieved.
Although my camera is really off.
3.
Everyone's same with the Elvacri.
Hold up. I will try to fix that. Emphasis on try. Don't you're all being pricks right now. Hi, by the way. Hi everybody.
Hello. Guten Tag.
There you go, that's better.
Welcome to the stream at twitch.tv/7throll, where we have a weekly D&D podcast. Kind of playing. Yeah. That's all I have.
Discord.
That's the entire thing.
The only thing Just knows about the stream, that. The rest he doesn't actually really know what's going on.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
hey, the man.
There he is.
Hey!
The man, the legend.
Yeah, Teams didn't feel like connecting. Don't know why.
Oh, that's
He's
perfect.
working now.
Ah, I will fix that.
Very.
Alright. We were about to start. It's perfect. Also, Elfakri and Ryu are different people all of a sudden.
Ooh.
So I will change that if...
It's not because he's sick that he's a different person now, you know?
I mean, you say that.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, hi everybody. After all of these perfect technical problems. Back. Some more Demons of Aeminad.
Yes.
So, first of all, I'm going to throw it over to our Master of Announcements. Yala, what is your announcement this week?
Yes, my announcement this week is a public safety announcement. Every time that you work with electricity, please turn off the plongs. Alright. Turn off all electricity, because today was the 3rd time I got sparked. So, I wouldn't advise it to anyone. So be smart, don't be like me, stay in school. Turn off the electricity if you work.
As Ryu would say, what a shocking revelation.
Yes.
Okay.
Today was the worst time because today it was like a full-on spark, and there's such a spot on the wall that's black.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that was our public service announcement for this week. Join in next week to hear Yellow say something else that is completely and utterly stupid. Anyway, unless anyone else has a public service announcement, I guess we'll get back into oh, that is a public service announcement. That's a public health announcement. No, Yellow, we're not clear. God damn it, you piece of... Also, this is the perfect moment for Fantasy Grounds to be like, oh no, I'm not going to do anything. Ha! Too early, BX.
Right as he does it.
Anyway, so I guess we'll get back to the story
Recap
at hand.
time.
Say what?
Recap time?
Oh, right, yes, that. So, if I am not mistaken, after having an intense battle underneath the Guardians of Daya's sanctum, I guess you could say, a couple of you guys died to Twin. 3 of you did. After which you made an interesting little deal that most of you don't know about with the coin maker, who said, hey, I'll bring back your fallen friends in trade for you people taking out a loan, and I'll take their souls as collateral because, I mean, you know, he's the coin maker.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Do you remember that? I don't.
Okay.
Wasn't in the recap.
Never happened. If we don't remember, then we don't. Then it never happened.
Pixel didn't happen.
That's just great. But anyway, after this entire event happened, you guys did realize that the High Priestess did tell you to fuck off as quickly as possible, because otherwise her organization might not be too friendly with you in the near future.
4 days.
She did mention 4 days. At this point, that would be, I think, 3 days still, because you did have one long rest. But because you people, or some of you, realize that you do need money to pay off the coin maker, you decided, hey, let's do a little job and try to make some money. So you all went outside of Relix, took a vantage point between several houses that were attacked by some sort of a creature, and after a little while, said creature showed up and you killed it. Very impressively, I might add.
Thank you.
You're welcome. In doing so, Jed, you figured out that this creature has the same type of corruption that the wolf did that you fought a couple of days ago. And you also realized that this is some sort of this is a woman who was changed in some way, I guess, by dark and evil magic. Let's call it that.
Magic.
Dark magic. So, I think we stopped at the dear mother of God. I think we stopped at the moment where you all inspected the corpse of this creature. Never believe it's not so. Okay, cool.
Or can we spend hit die at this point?
I don't know. Are you taking a short rest?
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm on like 12 HP. I would like to take a short rest.
Show off. I'm at 9.
We can take a long rest instead.
You want to take a long rest here?
Yeah.
There is a
Probably
cat
not.
screaming.
Maybe not here.
Yeah, maybe
No,
not here.
not here. Back at house.
I mean, we can always just steal the house of the woman that ran away because we're used to doing that anyway. So
That is true.
Yeah, but
Uh,
difference is
Tahoe.
she can come back.
yeah, just lock the door. It's fine. I'm sure she'll have the key inside anyway.
There is it.
No,
So
right?
that house is ours now.
Sure. Are you gonna pay off the rent?
Yeah, rent is fine. We have a lot of gold.
You do?
Enough gold for rent. Like 30 gold pieces or something. That's like 2 months. So, quick question. How late is it in game?
At this point, it would be about 12:30 in the morning.
Around
The afternoon or the
Ah.
evening?
midnight or just past noon?
Just
He
past
did say-
midnight.
Yeah, because he
In
did
the
say we were
morning.
going in the evening, so
Past
you know.
midnight. Okay, great. So that's, yeah, that's. Is there an inn at the small village city thing that we came to?
No, not really.
Can we find like a barn area, like a typical
Yes.
barn? There's like a lot of hay that we can like.
A stable.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Stable.
You can probably find one if you're allowed to stay there. Is a completely different question.
We can
Gold.
I'm
ask-
sure we can pay him like
Fine.
2 gold pieces.
Stable,
And he'll be like,
aka
"Ooh, yes." You know?
Yeah, stable,
silver.
aka what Ryu isn't.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Which coming from
I
you.
think I earned a bullshit point for that.
1v1. 1v1.
All right, we're taking this outside, and we're like 2 feet of like
We are
inside the
outside.
building.
We are outside.
You are outside.
So let's find a barn owner and then just like, or a stable owner and ask to sleep with the horses in the
Okay.
hay outside.
Sure.
Like sleep next to the horses.
Okay, sure. Who amongst you is making the persuasion check then?
I'll do it. It's like,
Shiloh.
I'll walk up to the
Okay.
stable master, and I'll have a little conversation with him.
Okay.
Where's the stable master or mistress? I don't know.
I mean, you can
He-
probably like it's not that difficult to find
Stable
someone
boy.
who has like a stable. You know, there's a couple of farms out here.
Ah.
There's like one dude who like late 50s who like comes out of his house and is like looking at like whatever the fuck just happened down there. He's like, the fuck, and then he sees
Ah,
you
yes.
like.
Ah,
walking
yes,
up
we
to-
are the glorious heroes that saved this poor woman's house and herself as well. And we're looking for a night's shelter. Would you be so kind to let us use your establishment as a resting place for us, as we live quite far away? Yes.
You see him kind of like look at you. Look at the mace you're holding. I think it's a mace. Is it a mace? Hammer?
I'm practically never holding it. It's always on my back. So
Or yeah, like the giant weapon
I
on
have
your
a
back.
shield.
Looks at
I
the
have a shield.
compatriot. Looks at like a woman holding its Zweihander and a halberd, a mage, person with a bow. Person with strange blood magic in her eyes.
And a cat.
Cat.
Yes.
It's a cat from the stable.
My cat is not going to show. How is it possible that when I'm prepping, the cat never shows up? But for some weird reason, when I start streaming, the cat always has
Because
to
she
come and
loves us.
interfere.
Part of the
He-
She's our mascot. She's our
Our
D&D
voice
mascot.
and yeah.
If only he'd come on camera, that could be true. But yeah.
Give him 2 gold pieces for his troubles, you know.
I take out a couple of gold pieces. Let's see how much I have here. I have, sure, I'll get out like 5 gold pieces. I'm like, here, come on.
Ooh,
5 gold
you're
pieces.
Too
here.
generous.
Like looks at it,
I have like a little stack of coins.
like takes the
I
coins,
kindly give
takes,
it to him.
takes the top one.
They're real. Come on. Ryu doesn't.
I'm
Ryu
sorry,
doesn't-
I don't know who the fuck you are. The fuck?
Definitely.
But yeah, sure. Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. And,
You're not
I
the
just
noisy
take my-
kind, are you?
No.
What did you say?
You're not the noisy kind, are you?
Well, depends when you're asking. But I am actually going to sleep tonight. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh,
They're
Small
all
question.
real.
Just like,
small question, Mister.
what? What?
Do you have chickens?
I do.
Completely irrelevant. Do
Okay,
not answer that.
Let's Ryu never touch the chickens.
I am great with chickens. I love them.
Especially
Okay.
Feed the
I
chickens.
I know how many
Okay.
chickens I have. If I'm missing one, I know who to blame, and you'll have to pay me more than 5 gold pieces at that point.
Okay.
Okay, I may love chicken nuggets, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna slaughter a fucking chicken and then just eat it straight out
You
of
never
the...
know. You never know.
I'm not gonna take the time or the effort. They have to be prepared for me. I'm not gonna prepare them myself. Come on.
What am I? A
Who do you
peasant?
think I am? A peasant?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know. That's the joke.
Where?
No,
That's-
I
Yes,
just
you are.
I just shared in the Fantasy Ground chat
Yeah.
how I think about Ryu now, and
Oh, let's
it is now stuck in my head, and it will never go away. Ryu to me now looks like that.
hold
Oh,
on.
I think I know who you're talking. FT is Fairy Tale, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I have no idea who that is.
Man.
Yep.
Man.
We're gonna see.
Honestly, if you make him like a little bit more fit, then yeah, I
A
can
little
totally
bit
see
more
that.
fit. Jesus, have you seen him when he rips off his shirt?
Oh
That
no,
guy
I have
is
not. I don't know. It looks like a chubby little
I'd rather
man.
forget.
Oh,
Yeah,
here's the buff
So
one.
would I,
Yeah.
but that guy is shredded.
Yeah, imagine him, but then instead of the red hair, just have it like stand up and be completely white, and yeah, you have Ryu. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
I can see that.
It's
definitely.
official now. I'm just gonna
Sure.
rename Ryu.
Take some
If
rules.
anyone here
before
wants to
I'm-
make
Oh,
fan art
yeah,
of Ryu with
please
Ishia as
some
like
homebrew
this.
rules for him throwing perfume around. Please.
Deal. I'll make magical perfume for Ryu. Oh, please no. Anyway,
Yeah, I have no idea because I've never watched Fairy Tail, so but I'll take it.
Oh, that, to be fair, makes it better for us.
yeah, it
Because
does.
you don't know.
Fairy
Because
Tale's
then you
great,
could be
though.
insulting me, and I would have no
Everybody
idea.
who has
Yeah.
not watched Fairy Tale yet, go and watch it. It's way too many episodes, but One Piece is too, so fuck it, just watch it. Anyway.
That's a fucking doubt.
Yeah, but
So, yeah.
One Piece
no.
just doesn't make any fucking sense to me anymore. I watched
Yeah,
the
true.
first 50 episodes, and I was like, what is even going on? What's
I
the
watched
point?
everything. Shut the fuck up.
I went to watch it, then I saw there was a second episode, and I was like, it's not One Piece, then is it? It's 2.
Did you watch it in one?
I'm gonna
No.
take first watch.
Anyway.
Yellow's tired of the conversation
I
because he
just-
can't join in.
He's going to take first watch.
Okay,
Watch One
perfect.
Piece.
I think
The
One
first
Piece
piece.
is turning into Pokemon. It's like no way you can catch up in the episodes if you haven't watched from the beginning.
But anyway,
no.
Yellow's gonna take. Jen is gonna take first watch.
Yes.
Okay, who's taking
I
second?
take second.
Technically, I take all watches because I don't sleep.
I mean, you still meditate for
Show
for
off.
4 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm semi-conscious. I could still pay attention-ish.
Sure, but which hours are you meditating?
Okay, I'll meditate for the first 4. Because
Okay,
I only need 4.
cool.
Yeah, I'll just I'll do the last watch with Sakura then.
Okay.
I take the second.
Cool. So, small order of business.
Yes.
This would technically not be treated as a safe long rest,
Oh shit.
which
Doesn't
means
matter.
anyone who has lingering damage does not heal up lingering damage. However, the -3 does go to a -2 because currently that works outside of that system. I might change that at some point, but for now it works.
Please
like
don't.
Yes, please.
Remind me, who had the lingering damage? I'm not sure if
that. I think
have.
you had 1 point of attack damage. So minus
Wasn't it
1 to-
protection or something?
Oh yes,
that
I
was the
also
other
had
campaign.
Oh, possibly.
And
Yeah, they're both called Shiloh, so it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, we got the -1/2 rolls on the other campaign. In this one,
Okay.
I know
I
3 people had the death.
failed
negatives.
the 48 damage or something, like the lot
Yeah.
of damage.
And
But I saved my con save.
Yeah.
I made my con save.
Hold on a second. I can look that up quickly because I don't have the stats of my creature like right ahead of me because I didn't think I was going to need them anymore. But if I am not mistaken, so you
Yes.
had the one-time ability, which gave you 1 point of lingering damage to your attack rolls, which was the big hit, if I'm not mistaken.
Slammy thing.
So I think that would be for
I failed it.
Jed and for Shiloh, I think. So you two have
Yeah.
1 point of lingering attack damage. And
It's
then,
only on the attack damage, not on the 2-hit, right?
well, that's the 2-hit.
Yeah, that's on the attack roll.
So your 2-hit goes down by 1. As long as
Okay.
you have that. That's the way it works.
But it doesn't affect the actual damage roll.
No,
right?
it doesn't affect the damage, just the attack.
Does it affect my spell save DC? No.
It does not.
Okay.
Spell save DC is another type of lingering damage.
Fun times.
Oh,
Fun to know that they exist.
my attack bonus on my halberd just went down to a 5. I'm sad.
And then I'm thinking.
Awesome, +9.
Did
Womp,
anyone?
womp, womp.
A target makes a wisdom saving throw because you made the save against the mental break, right? Jed? Because I think you
Is
made
that the one
save.
that hit a lot? There's a lot of damage?
There's one yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I failed that save.
The one that does a lot of damage.
Wait,
Again,
you-
something that could be going for all of Lars' campaigns.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
I'm sorry. I tried to make interesting
I
encounters.
failed the
sue me.
wisdom saving throw, Lars. And it did a lot of damage.
Yeah, but I have 2 wisdom saving throws noted down.
Yeah.
So. But I don't think anyone took the save, the damage to saves. Actually,
No.
I think it was just Shiloh and Jet that took the -1 to their attack rolls
Yeah.
right now. So that is not healed up, but the -3 just become a -2.
Okay.
So
Do we need to roll perception checks?
you do not actually, because even though you are not treated as being in a safe area, you are safe.
Hey, level 5.
Do we heal up?
So you get a long rest. -3 becomes -2, and yes, you are now all treated as level 5
Yes.
after this successful encounter.
Wow.
Level up. Level up.
Level up.
So is anyone rolling for their hit points?
Nope.
Nope.
Yes.
Actually, yes. Fuck
I'll,
this
I'll
shit.
do it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Fuck my life.
Do we get to reroll ones?
Yes, you get to reroll once.
Damn, hot.
Sadly enough, that was a 2 for him.
Rotza.
Yeah.
So Jed
Run
rolls a
below the
2,
average.
Sequita rolls a 5.
I am taking average.
Cool. Easier to
38.
remember.
Average on 10s is a 6, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, so that
Or no,
sucked.
And
okay.
Jed got screwed.
Yay!
The low hit point wizard is even lower hit
Oh.
point now. Perfect.
So how much hit points do you have now?
30.
Wait, what? 30? I have 30.
Do you have Constitution?
I have a +1 to Constitution. Well, how much do you have?
I have
Plus
+2. So
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. I mean, I do have like 2 d8s, but still, I guess you rolled good sometimes, or
No, I just took average.
I think
Wait,
it
can I
works
fuck
out,
it
to
up?
be fair.
Hold up. Quick
Yeah.
maths.
I was
Yeah,
thinking, what was I saying? I don't remember. Anyway, while Ryu looks that up,
Struggling.
Wait,
There we go.
10 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus
wait,
4. That doesn't seem right.
Wait, again, 8 plus 6
would be-
plus 6 plus 6 plus 4.
Yeah, I was like 10 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 4. What? That's what a Valkyrie gets. Anyway, so with that in mind, you have gotten your long rests. You are now level 5. What do you want to do?
Learn my new spells.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
30.
mean,
I'm
I'm
right,
assuming that you like, if you still need to do leveling up stuff, then go for it. But in the meantime, we will continue this madness.
Yeah.
Let's
I've done mine.
in our
I'm
bounty.
pretty much good to go.
So, now that we know how the woman looked, can
Mhm.
we like see better where she came from?
Make an investigation check.
Oh god damn it.
Can I help?
Sure. Make an investigation check with advantage.
Hey. Investigation is one of my better ones.
At a -2.
Shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that.
I only see the one, like for now, but I don't
Yeah,
know what the other
it's
one.
struggling to load in your failure.
Oh come on, man!
Yeah.
Even with the -2,
Oh, it was a bad
yeah, it's a 12.
It's a 12.
I'll take it.
I mean, you do get the sense from looking at the body that it's, to say it bluntly, a local girl. Local woman, be a little older. Like 30-ish. That doesn't qualify as a girl anymore, I think. So, 30-ish in age, seems to be local. That's all you can really get from that.
Great. Okay, let's knock on all doors to see if someone doesn't open up.
That's not.
There's a couple of houses that won't open up because a couple of them have
you
dead
met
people.
that person?
Have you met her?
Imagine. Just take the head. Do you know this person?
Yes.
Oh wait, her eyes aren't open.
Oh dear mother of God. Have you seen claws on anyone before?
Well, some women do like very long nails, so maybe.
Point taken. Anyway, so you want to go and ask around if anyone
Yes,
recognizes her?
I think that would be fine because I want to know what is the source that corrupted her. Because first we had the wolves, now we have her. Maybe there's a connection that I'm not seeing yet.
How long ago did the board say that the attacks have been going on in the village?
About a week,
Hmm.
I think.
About a week ago.
Probably a little longer, actually. Probably like a couple of weeks, but well. So everybody who let me put it like this. One of you make an investigation check. One of you make a persuasion check. One of you make a perception check. This is like your ability to talk to people and get the information out of them, your ability to investigate the problem, and your ability to look around and see what needs to be seen.
I have a +5 to investigation.
I have a +6, but you have bullshit points, so you can do it.
I have +5 perception.
So what do we need?
Investigation.
Investigation, perception, and
Persuasion. The persuasion is rolled, the perception is rolled.
Ooh, nice.
So now only your investigation.
Come on. Oh, that was so close to being a 20.
I'm
Yep.
gonna use 2 bullshit points.
And 2 is the number that you're getting.
Kitty cat.
Yeah, I'm not
Kitty,
even
kitty cat, let's go.
zero.
Double value. You love to see it.
Nice.
They queued it in 2.
Sony Bravia. The television for all your DM needs.
Yeah, we're using that as a door to keep the cats out. It's not working very well. For
So,
anyone who
it's-
makes the dumb comment, that's because it's open. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. They can jump over it. Anyway, so that's a 16, 21, and a 9. Perfect. So, Elvakri's not a lot of help. But through
Sorry.
careful consideration and through talking to people, getting a little bit of information out of them, describing who you're talking about, I think my cat's just entered my bathroom. Which is weird. I'm sorry.
Hey, if your cat's gotta go, your cat's gotta go.
Yeah, the problem is their bathroom's downstairs. So that might be a problem. But pretty much through asking around, you do figure out that she is indeed a local girl that has not been spotted for a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
And you do get an address.
Do we get a name?
The name would be Laurel.
Laurel.
Okay.
We have another squat house, guys.
You can certainly try.
We're gonna collect them all.
I mean,
We are
Are we
like
still in the city at this point?
No, you're outside. This would be
You're
outside of the
outside,
city,
okay.
but like in the mountain range around Relix, so
Okay.
we are
So, like,
still
safe.
Still on the
exiles.
domain.
yeah.
I mean, you know,
Isn't it like Monopoly that we like collect houses in different areas and then we like can rent them out?
Someone has to step on your house before you can collect rent, to be fair.
God damn it.
shit.
Step on me.
I mean, to
No.
be fair, we could just stay in that house because what are they gonna do if they catch us? Exile us? Ooh.
They
Kill
can
us on
certainly try.
sight. So let's go and clear Laurel's house like upside down to see if we can find some.
Okay, sure. So you're going
Let's
there?
do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first thing you do notice is that the door to the house is completely torn off. You see a couple of claw marks already. The
Sometimes.
house itself is in like decent shape. Like it's not the best shape that it's ever been in, but it's, livable. But you do see that there have been damages recently to this house. I wonder why. Are you planning on going in?
Yes.
I would like to knock on the door because I'm still very polite.
Okay, the door is torn off its hinges, so
It's lying on
you
the floor,
squat
yeah,
down
still
and you
must
just
go,
like tuk, tuk, tuk.
Yeah, but like the door frame or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
sure.
I'm like, good day, everyone. Anyone here? No.
Okay,
And I just
who's
inside.
going in first?
Shiloh.
Have you had long rest yet?
Yes.
You have, yes,
We have.
and you're level
You're
5.
level
At the
5.
house,
You can
house.
attack.
I said I was going
twice,
inside,
so-
otherwise I'm
Oh, we're
willing to
level
go in
5,
first.
Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, we love it.
So, Ryu's going in? Okay, so,
Yes.
Ryu, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I mean, I'm good at
Well,
these, so let's go.
Turn.
That is a god fucking right. Perfect. I'm good at these. I keep saying it, and then I keep rolling natural ones. 10 out of 10.
So, Ryu, you die.
Again.
No.
You turned into a monster.
Ryu, you walk into this building, and the first thing that hits you is the stench. And it's very overwhelming. Very, very fucking overwhelming. As you kind of walk in, you see, kind of lying off to the side, the body of a man. You see how one of their arms has kind of partially transformed into similar claws to the woman that you killed. You see how there's several claw marks over the chest and neck area, and this person seems to have been dead for a couple of days. The thing is, you look at this and you just hurl.
Oh, it's fine.
The
Your
first thing I do is like hold my hand back so that no one else fucking has to come in, and I would like to cast Prestidigitation a couple of times on the body to hopefully relieve the stench a little bit at least.
cool. You also currently have one lingering point of corruption.
Okay, who's next?
Ooh.
What does the corruption do?
You'll find out.
Oh shit.
You know, I'm not gonna tell
Okay,
you
it was
everything.
one of my better plans, everyone.
Can I also enter?
Sure. I will say because
I did try and like stop everyone from going in.
So,
even
you
there's
you
a-
do indeed see Ryu trying to stop you and kind of like casting prestidigitation. Usually I can say that.
So I have to say
Prestidigitation.
that 3 times after
Try to say that
Yes.
5 times fast.
Prestidigitation. 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 There we go.
Exactly that. But anyway, so do you still want to try to go in, Elvakri, or?
So I see Ryu.
You see Ryu throwing up and trying to stop you from entering.
I mean, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Maybe my guest.
Okay.
Smells like chicken.
I will say, although for you it doesn't matter, you do get advantage on the wisdom save because Ryu has been cleaning up the house a little bit at least.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice. You are completely fine in this house. You have no idea why Ryu is
Such a little bitch.
Come on, everyone, enter. Ryu's doing weird.
Ryu, by the way.
Remind me,
I
Lars.
was cleaning it.
We agreed that my Oath of Conquest spells would always be prepared on top of the 6.
That is, I think, how it works. Yeah.
They always
Yeah.
prepared.
You're not in
Also-
focus, Ryu.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah, it's doing that sometimes. I don't know how to. Sometimes it does it, and
Be
sometimes it
happy.
doesn't.
Alvakri has been sitting in a thinking position for the last 5 minutes.
Yes. Blur.
I'm
I
resetting the
think-
camera. Give me a second.
yeah, Lars, I'm only asking that because at 5th level, you know what spell I get, right?
Better.
I have no idea, and do I want to know?
Hold person.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
I hate everything.
Just
And
remind
also
me
now
again,
I'll
whose
go from
house are we
3
on?
to 6 spell slots total.
This would be the house of the woman you murdered last session.
Oh, the creature.
So
Is
do
that-
I found something else?
Yes, I want
Is
to
that,
go
is that
in
the
as
name
well.
in the chat?
Laurel.
Yeah, Laurel is her name.
I want to go in as well because it's safe.
Okay,
you know.
make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
I'm trying to save everyone, and everyone just ignores me. Yeah.
Yep. Kind of how this works.
It's because we are good at it.
I am going to stay outside.
Perfect.
Okay.
15,
Mark.
you're fine.
Big brain.
Yeah. And he walked in and immediately vomited. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay outside and keep watch.
So do I find something
Yes.
others than the body?
Make an investigation check.
Can I help with that with detect magic?
Yes. Are you ritually
there-
casting it or just casting it?
Ritual.
Okay.
Is there a upstairs or is it only downstairs?
There is an upstairs, yes.
I would like to go upstairs away from the body.
All right.
I'm ready.
Make another wisdom.
And he finds a pile of bodies.
Make another wisdom saving throw. No. This time DC 25. No, so what was the you would have advantage on this, by the way, Elvakri.
Sorry. That's better.
It's something.
So especially with the detect magic from Jed, the corruption would be exactly the same as that of the woman.
Mhm.
Or the effect, the magic would be exactly the same as that of the woman.
Okay.
However, it doesn't seem to have been able to completely take shape, as if something stopped it before it finished. You get the sense, however, that the reason that it stopped before anything happened was because, he died.
Yeah.
The claw marks, if you kind of look at your party members, you notice that the claw marks are very similar to the ones that you guys have suffered yesterday in the fight. So you're kind of getting the sense that he was murdered by her. Ryu,
Family member.
in the meantime,
maybe?
as you go upstairs, this is, the upstairs is actually kind of fine. Doesn't seem like a lot happened here. However, while looking around, this is a family home. No kids. Not doing that. Before anyone says, because I know someone's going to ask.
Kill the children.
They might be infected.
Just, plans to
When they
maybe,
don't
but no
survive.
kids. However, you do get the sense that this was the house of both the woman you killed and the male downstairs. And then finally, because there is one more thing, there is a little bit of stuff there, which I'm going to quickly look up because I don't have my notes up for that.
+2 focus.
No. Nice try, but no.
Please give it me.
So this would be kind of spread around kind of the bottom and the top floor. But you would find a grand total of 203 gold pieces. You would find a gem.
Wait, are we robbing this house?
I don't know. You find it. You don't have to take it with you.
Well, we
You find it.
already killed her. Might as well rob her.
The
eh?
woman is dead, so it's now.
We've already killed him.
Yes.
You find a gem that's about the same size as the ones that you already have, so a 50 gold piece gem. And 2 potions. One of which is on the male's body, one of which is
A cat potion.
up top in like a small little alchemy lab that you can find.
Ooh.
An alchemy lab.
What
That's-
potions are they?
Sorry.
Kitty.
Kitty potion.
There don't seem to be any materials in the lab anymore, though.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
There's still the alchemist, the tools are still there. The materials do not.
Can I take some flasks?
Yeah,
At
sure.
least?
Flasks
Yeah.
would still be there.
Vials. Yeah.
Flasks, vials, same difference.
Whatever.
But yeah.
I need some.
Huh. I really need the spell magic. I don't have the spell magic. God damn it. So do we do a even share of the gold pieces?
No.
We are
I don't know.
5, so that would be
40
40
gold
point-
pieces and 6 silver pieces a person.
How much?
40.6 gold pieces.
And can I take a health pot because I get downed a lot?
Okay,
Yeah, and
the
whoever
last
said-
health
they're
pots
not
that I-
necessarily both health potions.
What's the potion in
2
the
pots!
alchemist?
Love it.
They're
lab?
not necessarily both health potions.
Alchemist fire.
Okay. What does my detect magic do on the pot?
I mean, they're magical. They're
what school of magic?
potions.
Can we identify them with the alchemy set?
I can try that.
Does anyone have proficiency with alchemy tools?
I have.
Elvakri, make an. You know what? Let's say an intelligence check with your proficiency bonus.
Intelligence plus proficiency.
Luckily, it is your in-game intelligence.
That's funny.
16.
16. One of them you realize really quickly because it's very similar to a couple of potions that you've spent a lot of time with, only it seems to be bigger and more potent as you find a potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna collect them all.
Oh, damn!
The other one is a potion of invulnerability.
Invulnerability.
Resistance to everything for I think, a minute.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's very spicy.
Give me.
Can I take a health pot, either the greater or the superior, at Elvakri,
I have the greater.
please? Yes, you can trade it for the superior.
Okay, it's good.
So
Hey, I have a greater healing pot.
the potion of invulnerability, for 1 minute after you drink this potion, you have resistance to all damage.
Holy
Nice.
shit, that's insane.
That's really insane.
And it is it's a bonus action to chug. So
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna take it. You guys do it.
I would give it to either me or
What-
Shylock
what-
since we're
was that-
frontlining.
Was that one superior healing potion and one invuln potion?
Yeah.
That's what they found.
yep. But you're not in the house, so.
But you
Yeah,
get your
why not?
share of 40 gold pieces. So
40.6.
6 silver.
We are nice like that, yes.
To be fair, I would have let the others have the healing potion anyway because they're squishier.
Gold pieces.
Another 2 months of rent
Yay.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
each.
But yeah, that is
So-
pretty much the extent of what you find within the building.
Okay.
Nice.
So is the building corrupted or did she put something?
With your detect magic, you would have the feeling that it's more the body than the building.
So it come from the dead body.
Should we
The body, the body itself is corrupted, let's say, and seems to still exude that magic. The
Okay.
building itself,
We should probably go burn the body somewhere.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially the one that we left behind in the town square. Alone.
But we take the head for the bounty.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
But before that, can I inspect the body more?
What are you specifically looking for at this point?
I want to look of the corruption came from his blood or something he eats last time, or it's more from
At this point, that would be a medicine check, I will say, because you're a blood hunter, you can make it with advantage.
Okay.
Are there any travel logs or a journal that
Not that you can
she
find.
kept? Okay. Oh,
In the chat.
One bullshit point.
Go for it.
for a 1. Oh, nice.
A 3.
So 11.
Yeah.
Let me put it like this: you would probably, in order to check his blood, you'd make like a small incision in the wrist or something like that, and a little bit of blood would come out. You get the feeling that the blood isn't as natural as it could be, if you kind of get what I mean. But that's kind of the extent to where you get. It's like it doesn't feel completely right.
I take
File of blood.
a flask and I tap some blood in it
Sure, easy enough.
for later investigation.
Yes, we should poison the city wells to see if it does something.
We'll blackmail
Yella, you're a
ourselves
broken
inside
record
of
at
it.
this
Hello,
point.
High Priest. We have a last gift for you.
you're a broken record at this point, mate.
I know, but it hasn't. You're the only one who knows what I tried to do, so it's fine.
Yeah. now, not anymore. But anyway,
Okay.
so what are you
So
doing?
we have.
I mean,
We burn the house.
You burn the
Oh.
house?
no.
Burn the
The
people.
whole house.
No,
No.
not inside. We're gonna go into like a faraway place. We're not gonna do this in the middle of town where there's actual people like watching.
Are there other houses in the?
Not
Is
that
it-
are freestanding.
They're not freestanding. Okay.
Or they're not like
we
free,
Don't
I should say.
we don't burn the house because then we burn other houses.
Look, we already burned like 2 houses. Can we not do a third one?
Yes.
But
Last of
They-
all,
they
burn
go-
the
wait, no,
house.
they're
yes,
gonna
no.
understand it. It's full of witchcraft, so we have to burn it.
It's fine. My detect magic sense that it's only the bodies that are corrupt, not the house itself. So
Yeah.
just a little holy
Can-
water and it's
Cannot
fine.
be sure.
I get that you're a little pyromaniac, but it's fine.
Technically, she's not.
I didn't burn the house.
I know.
I mean,
she's
we
a
don't have
frosty
to burn it-
maniac.
we don't have to burn it now. We can just sort of get a
Combat
load of
shade.
like oil, cover it in flammable oil, and then we'll go off, and then I'll just fire an arrow, a burning arrow from really far away.
Yes.
They'll never know.
Like the Vikings.
Like a Viking funeral for a house.
Sure, man. Sure. Let's go with that.
And then we
Um,
play some music in the background.
So let's head back
yeah,
and then
let's do
collect
that.
our bounty.
So what are you doing with the bodies now? Are you
Yeah, I was
burning
about to
them?
say.
body and the other body from the woman.
Yeah, can
Take
we
the
like
head for the
drag them
bounty.
somewhere like outside of the town area-ish, so it's like a little bit hidden at least, where we like
Or can we take
take
one
a little
with
hole,
us?
throw them in there, and then
The whole
burn them?
body.
Yes.
Yeah, perhaps we should take the whole body with us so that one of the priests can investigate further where it came from.
Well, that's
You
Or
can
the
do that.
monster
also a good point.
hunters.
Do you really want
But
to
I
carry
have
a
a flask of blood,
corrupted
so-
body back into the city?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, do we really bring the
Investigate that.
the origin of the corruption inside?
Yeah.
We can get someone to
So I'm not
guard it
carrying that all
just
the way back.
outside of the city, and then like a small group of people can come and watch it.
Perhaps.
And then burn.
Because it is a source of information which might be valuable.
Yeah, true.
So
It could be our first way back into the like good
okay,
graces.
so pretty much you're taking one of the two bodies. I'm assuming the female
Yeah, the head from the feet.
or the wait the head
the whole
the
whole
whole
female.
the whole female, taking it
whole
outside of the city, and then two of you or something go to the Hunters Guilds, get people to
Yeah.
sign off on it.
And then
Yeah.
burn it.
Okay, sure.
Jesus Christ, you little pyromaniac.
For someone who specifically chose Frost as her
Yeah.
pact
I know.
thingy.
I think you
After
chose the wrong
things-
element, buddy.
After all,
no.
I go through it with the torture thing.
Oh, I
No,
get it.
we need to help the children. They're in danger. What do we do? Burn them.
Burn it.
They won't feel
Fireball.
anything ever again. Okay,
Except contempt.
so
What is worse than a murderer? A child.
okay, so you're taking the female's body. What are you doing with the male's body?
Go for it, Elvaka. You can say it. You have our
Yes.
support now.
Burn it.
You can say it.
Burn it to the ground. Okay.
Burn it.
Outside of the house or inside of the house?
Outside.
Outside.
In the house. Every
No.
Outside.
Okay, outside of that.
Stop.
Okay.
Outside.
Get some help.
Just so I have the full picture. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
burn the house, walk back. Okay.
Oh.
So easy enough, or well, easy enough.
Hey.
There are a couple of, like, pretty much I'm like you walk for like a couple of hours, you probably pass a couple of houses and there's a couple of people that are just sitting there drinking tea and they're like,
I take
Come
my badge
follow
out.
us.
I'm an adventurer.
We have a burning feast.
We have badges. Let's go.
Yes.
We're inventing Burning Man.
oh god.
We're
Anyway,
inventing a new holiday.
Fucking, anyone remember what armor I was wearing? Because it reset my armor points and I can't remember it.
heavy? Chainmail?
Yeah, heavy, but
Chainmail?
which
I think it's chainmail then,
Chainmail,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Chainmail
Yeah,
is a lot of
you get
starting
chainmail.
equipment.
Which is 16 AC.
Yep, indeed. Plus shield, plus other stuff.
So it's 16 plus.
yeah, so 10 plus 6 armor. Because
Yeah.
it's always
To 10 plus 6, yeah. So you, what was I saying? Right, so you kind of get to the outside of the city. There's a couple of Mysterii kind of like on the wall looking down. Kind of like trying to point their arrows, but like, let's hold on and see what they do, because the thing that they're carrying seems dead, but I'm not really sure what the hell it is. Okay, sure.
We bring gifts.
Oh, don't say that. Fuck's sake.
I don't
Make a
think that's
persuasion
You
check.
need to stop talking right now.
Just make a persuasion
Shut up.
check.
No,
Yes.
god damn it. Why are we letting this guy talk ever? Have we not learned from our mistakes?
Oh, god damn it. Hey,
I mean,
we bring
that's
gifts.
about as good as it's gonna get.
Yes.
They like aim.
Fuck's sake.
We bring gifts.
We bought donuts.
Yes. I just
They just keep patrolling. They don't want to be a part of this conversation at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. Neither.
But anyway, who's going to stay here and who's going to the Hunters Guild?
I'm gonna stay.
Sure, I'll go to the Hunter's Guild. Probably with Elvakri because she's been there a couple of times already.
Yep.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'll stay here.
All right.
I mean, I'll go along.
Okay.
Let's
Sure.
see.
I'm staying with the body.
Okay.
What did I miss?
You missed everybody's dead. You were the last person still standing. The
And
body
everything
came
is-
back to life. No.
This is the
Everything
final
is
boss
burnt
in the entire campaign. It's all up to you, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I
Still has
cast,
2,000 hit points, so you're gonna have to be very careful.
Just kite it, dude. Kite it.
Yeah, exactly. Only has 10
Great.
feet movement speed.
We've done it before. We can do it again.
Shiloh, Elvakri, and Ryu, the three of you are going into the city while Jed and Sequita stay with the body. It's easy enough to. Were you gonna say
Is it
something?
gonna take more than an hour?
Possibly, yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay. Fuck.
And then sending.
Here we go. No, we get to this part of the campaign.
It's fine.
There's a cat sitting here, and I don't want him to be here, so come on.
No, but I want them to be there.
Not my problem.
Come here, kitty. Kitty, kitty.
Anyway, so the three of you kind of, go into the city, go towards the Hunters Guild.
Yes.
Avakri, the Hunters Guild itself, strangely enough, seems relatively empty. There's less people than you're used to seeing there. Usually it's not like filled up usually, but at this point there's like barely anyone. There's like someone sitting behind a desk, kind of like waiting for people to walk in. There's maybe like one or two adventurers kind of like sitting there eating something, but that's about it at this point. So you walk in. What do you want to do? Just go to the person sitting at the desk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask him.
Her.
It's a lot quieter of usual.
The woman looks up.
Oh, sorry. Excuse.
Kind of like looks at you. Is like, yeah. Well, most of the most of the people here kind of had to deal with something else.
Oh.
They are
What?
busy dealing with the attack from a little while ago.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
the
fair.
frosting. Yeah.
The thing we kind of ignored because we were dead.
Dead.
yes.
Yeah. to
Well,
an
you
extent.
didn't really ignore it then, did you? You didn't really have a choice.
Mm.
Is that still going on?
Well, there's a couple of leftovers apparently that needed to be dealt with.
I like leftovers.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Leftover
anyway,
chicken.
what were you here for, if I might ask?
Sorry.
Leftover chicken.
What did you want to talk about? Or what did you come here for?
Well, we did recently
Did a
we
thing.
saw some mission from you, and we cleared it outside the city. Something to do with cat lady thing.
Yeah, the body's outside of the mismangled dark lady.
Ah,
And her
Alright.
husband is burned.
so you need someone to go and pick it up then, I'm assuming?
Yeah,
Probably.
and investigate it a
Perfect.
little bit more.
Perfect. What quest with this was this exactly?
The strange woman thing.
Oh right,
Hey,
that
The
one.
one- yeah, the
Wait,
one where like
2.5
several buildings were attacked in a last
2.5
couple
Yeah,
of days.
that.
pieces.
Right. All right. Well, and kind of like looks through a couple of papers, pulls out like the quests that you received. Yes. I think the payment was 150 per person, if I recall correctly. I hope I'm not saying this wrong.
It was 500 per person.
Th-
Sorry.
This is the DM asking, not her asking.
Yeah. I think.
I don't have my notes with the prices here. Kind of like looks up. Yeah. Well, we will send someone to retrieve that. We will send the money with them, so that they can give it to you on inspection.
You might want to send people that are like good at cleansing things or something, because it was like a little bit corrupted of sorts. A little bit weird dark magic going on. That's why we left it outside the city and didn't bring it inside.
So the usual. All right, perfect.
It's a little bit like the wolf thing we did. Strange enough.
Yes. Well, you're not the first group to say that.
Oh.
Well, that's worrying.
Yeah. It is.
Let's just say that there have been a number of events recently.
Like
with
what
similar happenstances.
Oh.
Usually just, creatures, people that get... I mean, I guess you could say corrupted and then...
The huge.
Yeah. Strange.
Standard Thursday.
Tuesday.
Okay, bye. No.
But we will send someone to check it out. Thank you very much.
Can I, if we leave, look at the quest board again?
Strangely enough, it's empty.
Damn it.
But we still have 2 days.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with all that time in the city?
I have so much to do.
But
We can sleep.
hold on.
We can do crimes.
Yay!
You didn't do enough of those yet.
It's fine.
The moment
we kidnapped the High
the thing is, the
Priestess.
moment you
Come
kind of
on.
like start, like you look at the quest board, because you have to like kind of not immediately go to the entrance. You have to like walk off to the side a little bit. You do notice that the person at the desk kind of like looks at you, kind of thinks for a second, gets up, comes up towards you.
Do you want an autograph? Is that it?
I'm
Sure. No worries. And I just grab like a quill and I just start writing on like the first paper that she has on the back side, and I just do a little handwriting. There you go.
I will give you a bullshit point for that in a second. She kind of like looks at the paper, kind of like takes her own, puts a signature of her own. Here you go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I didn't know this was an exchange, but I'll take it. Shove it in my back pocket, I guess.
You now have an autograph that you can forge to sign.
Hey!
I'm just waiting until... I am legitimately waiting until this
Stop.
bites me in the ass.
I'm gonna write that down.
Look at this autograph.
She kind of like looks at the three of you after this very...
Every
strange
time I
exchange.
look, it makes me laugh.
I'm gonna mute them in the meantime.
Sorry.
So, she kind of looks at the three of you, and she's like, you said you've dealt with this and then with another happening of this before, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, currently we're not really handing out any quests because most of the people that work here have to help out with the defense of the city for a little bit, seeing as we've been attacked twice.
Mhm.
However, right before the I guess I don't really want to say lockdown, but I don't really have a better word for it. Of the quests, we did get something else. If you're interested,
I'm
It's-
always interested.
it's in the same vein as the previous things you've probably done.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not really technically allowed to share it.
You can do it under the table if you.
Yes, well, I mean, someone has to take care of it, but you know, priorities and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So come with me for a second.
Okay.
And she kind of
follow.
guides you to a back room. kind of, if you imagine like a police station, like the place where they keep all of the evidence, it's very similar to that. Only here you don't have binders with just like papers and stuff. Here you actually have like boxes with objects, other like proof inside of them. You have a couple of boxes, for example, that have like blood inside of it with like, noted like demon blood, flare blood, whatever. You have a couple of just like heads, like you actually have at some point, you have like a head of like a gorilla where like, there's like almost this like giant claw coming out of its head, stuff like that.
It's monk.
Totally not doing that explicitly to screw you over, Jonas. But you pretty much, this is like where most of the proof is kept, but she kind of leads you further back into the room. Up until you get to like a very, like, a kind of a closed off section, almost, like the forbidden part of the library in Harry Potter.
Forbidden section.
Kind of like opens it up, lets you in, and you see that there's about 30-ish, 40-ish boxes here, with different types of proof. You do, however, very quickly spot one type of proof that you recognize as you see the wolf's head lying in one of them. And she kind of looks at you and she's like, this is all of the portions of proof that we have gotten off of similar cases to yours.
Yeah.
If your female seems to be in the same vein as these, then I'm expecting we can add another one to this pile. But you can see that this has been going on for a little bit. And we're starting to get to a point where we don't really know what to do anymore about it. Because every single time we run into, another one of these and we defeat it, another one shows up. Several groups, don't last as long as you have at this point. Most groups that go and hunt one of these things just flat out die. Some of them maybe make it one, almost never make it two. The reason I'm showing you this is because there was one group that also had a couple of these cases that solved a couple of them. And they recently went somewhere and disappeared. If you're interested, maybe you can go and see if you can handle that or have a look at that place.
Yeah.
If you're interested and think you're up for it.
You can hear like in the back, like all the way in the back, like from the door. Is there a reward for it?
A reward would be 1,500 gold pieces.
Let's go.
1,500 for
investigation and, bringing back proof. If you don't bring it back anything, then of course I can't pay you for it.
Cleanup duty.
We will do it in 2 days.
Kind of have to because we can't come back.
Yes.
But yes.
We will take it.
All right. I will show you the location and then you can be off.
It's fine.
All right. Thank you. And she closes off the place again after shooing you out.
Oh, before that, I take the vial. I take with the blood of the body.
Okay.
And I give it to her. And I say, please investigate this thing also.
All right.
And then you can add it to the pile.
Perfect. I will. And she kind of leads you back outside after that.
Okay.
So are you going back to the rest of the group, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we'll say that, about 2 hours. Jed.
Yes.
Do you want me to send it to you or tell you?
Well, it's the same. They don't know what's happening anyway, so it doesn't matter at this moment. You can just tell it.
the only thing you hear back is you know how like when you call someone and there's like crackling on the line as if something's interfering with it?
Yes.
That's like the first 5-6 seconds. It's just like this.
Okay.
At which point you just feel like you hear help in a very asking way.
Hey, fuck my life. Help. Okay, great. In that case, I want to send the same message to the other person from my backstory. From the, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we need to talk soon.
From that person, you do get an answer saying, I don't really think I can do that right now, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Sorry.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my spell slots for a while.
Okay. So after a little while, the rest of the group comes back. And, in the meantime, you do see like how, two cleric-y types kind of show up to kind of start investigating the body, and after a little bit, like, take it with them, saying everything's fine. Kind of like, you can imagine like when this like a radioactive attack happens, they're like in the hazmat suits, like kind of they start like that, walk up to the body after like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. Take them off. Take it with them. Pretty much you can imagine that.
Is there air? You don't know.
But yeah, so after a little bit of time, you also would get your payment of 750 gold pieces to divide between amongst all of you for 150 a pop. And then the body would be taken from you and you all reconverge wherever the fuck you want.
I want to
break free.
Go. Also, I want to go to the closest weapon shop.
Okay. And buy
a longbow, yeah.
And arrows.
Some quivers.
How many arrows do you want to
buy?
And
a quiver, an arrow. 20.
20? All right. I will look up the prices of that in a second, but you can easily enough do that. It's easy enough to do that.
So, I would like to learn Lehman's Tiny Hut, but since that's a spell, I would like to learn for the party. Is there anyone who would like to chime in some gold pieces to buy the scroll to learn it from? Because it's expensive as shit.
Look at him! This asking body! Well, we have the perfect solution for that. So we go to the hunter thing, and we get another quest for 1,500 gold pieces.
Yes, but if I'm learning something for the group, and especially for the group,
look,
it would be fun if you just chime in like 20
you
gold
don't have to
pieces
buy
each.
weapons or armor as a wizard.
Oh, I need to buy weapons.
These are his weapons.
Magic is.
I need to transfer.
Exactly.
It's
So
a lot
spells,
more expensive than your fucking simple weapons.
Oh yes, my plate armor that costs 1,500 is very cheap. Yes.
Yes, but it's gonna be like air-conditioned sleeping, like nice sounds, nice smells. You'll
I'm
be
used
able
to sleeping outside, so I don't care.
Never change, Yellen. Never change.
Prestidigitation, and I have magical perfume as well. So
I have been.
It's fine.
I love you, Yellen. I really do. I really do love you. Never change.
For the group.
Well, at least he's not trying to learn the 9-sided tower.
Lars, what's the price of a 3rd level scroll? Spell scroll?
That is a very good question.
Because
The
I
answer
only
is
have
25.
230 gold pieces, so it's already 150 gold pieces to transcribe it.
I think
Wait, how do you have 230 gold pieces? I'm like at 40, god damn it.
We just had
Why
150
you don't
gold
gamble all your money
pieces.
away?
I would have to
Did
go and find my copy of Xanathars, I think, because I think that's in there.
Wait, you should have more than 40. You should have like 100.
Yeah, we just had 150 gold pieces for completing the quest with the crazy corrupted mental lady.
Yeah, so
I
100
forgot to add that, yeah.
190.6 gold pieces in total.
Sorry, I was too focused on all the ways I'm going to screw Lars over now that I'm level 5.
Yeah, now it's the perfect day for a 1v1, guys.
Yeah! Nothing can go wrong, Ryu. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
No.
I mean, if you guys want to fight it out, go for it.
Let's wait until we have like a flat 0 on our negative to everything, you know?
Boo.
Pussy.
Hey, Charlotte
It'll be
also
more
needs
exciting
to-
that way.
Maybe I'll grab some chicken.
Ryu is the chicken. Ryu is the chicken.
He's gonna start eating himself.
And
There you go.
plus one.
Third level
Powerful.
spell scroll.
Yes.
Third level spell scroll. 500 gold pieces.
Love it. Okay. And a plus level spell focus is 250
Yes.
approximately.
260.
So you need 750.
Okay. Can I go and buy a plus one spell? Focus with my 230 gold pieces and a 50 gold piece gem.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Can
know
I
what's
just
sad is that I
adjust
technically would have had
gold
enough for a
pieces?
+1 focus if I didn't give that 5 gold to the farmer.
Ah!
But now I'm short 4 gold.
Do you need 5
So-
gold pieces from me?
Yes.
How
Yes.
much is the bow and the quiver and the arrows?
The bow is 50 gold pieces. The
Okay.
ammunition, for some weird reason, I can't find online because fuck my life. Oh, come on.
I think it's 1 gold for 20 arrows, if I
I
recall.
think so too, but I want to check just to be safe. But yeah, I think it's 1 gold for 20 arrows, and then it's 50 gold pieces for the longbow itself.
Okay.
But I will, in the meantime, check. One more time. Hey, go! Arrows, 1 gold piece for 20.
Okay.
Yay!
Meanwhile, me and Jed are gonna go shopping. Yay.
Okay. Alright. So... Sure, that would take you a little while. At this point, once you're all finished buying your shit, probably get to late afternoonish. With your investigation, looking for the house, going back to the city, in the city, looking, doing the finishing of the quest, getting the information, carrying around the body, stuff like that. Probably get into late afternoonish.
Are there more things to do?
While they were doing that, was there somewhere I could find to get some studded leather?
Yeah,
Armor.
sure. That'd be easy enough.
How much is that? I can't remember.
How much is that? That is a good question. 45 gold pieces.
45.
45 gold pieces.
45.
And how much cost 20 bolts? For
Bolts. Crossbow
into
bolts? Also a
yeah,
gold piece.
crossbow bolts. 1 gold piece.
Yeah, also a gold piece.
Okay.
My camera is
I'll
still
buy
on.
also them.
Yeah, we saw you move, Yama.
Oh no.
It was smexy.
Bio break.
Anyway.
So I can just subtract the spell focus gold and the 5
Yeah.
gold pieces for Ryu because he's a peasant.
Yep.
Okay.
It's fine. Alright, cool. Everybody done everything in terms of shopping that they wanted to?
So is it just an arcane focus +1? or
Arcane
what is
focus
it?
+1, so your spell attack rolls and your
Yeah.
save DC goes up by 1.
I'm assuming only for my sorcerer part, right? Because otherwise I would need a holy amulet +1
Yep,
or something.
indeed.
Yeah, so only my sword, but that's fine.
Yep.
It's mostly going to be that I'm going to be using anyway. So where do I shove it?
Get a +1 on the armor again.
Excuse me?
+1 on your AC.
That would be 2,500 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
Yeah, armor is more expensive than weapons.
I just went up to slightly better light armor.
Yeah,
That's fine.
but you get dex added.
Well,
I
to
don't.
be fair, you could if you want to, you could get splints, which is 400 gold pieces.
No, which I can also not afford.
Indeed. What was I saying? Right. So, as you're all kind of running around, where are you meeting up after this? Out of sheer curiosity, because I'm totally not planning anything.
The burnt house.
Wait, really? Outside of Relix? Oh no, wait, the one you burned when Aaron got you? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool.
No, that was Aaron, honestly.
Yeah, we did nothing.
Which
I
burnt house
didn't
do we
know
mean? We have so
anything
many of
about the
them.
burnt house also because I wasn't there.
No, but where are you meeting up?
Probably
No.
the other house that we were using.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Why is that not there?
House number 2.
House number 2.
House
All
number
right.
2.
Because it's gonna be a thing. Like fucking Mighty 9 got the Jaw house. We just have houses everywhere.
That you
With
stole.
which
You
house
never,
they on ours.
you never paid for one of them, just like...
17,540.
Yeah, we just squat.
Because here's the thing. The moment you arrive at said house, there is a person waiting for you there.
Oh,
You don't even know who it is yet.
but I can guess.
Who do you
Is it
guess?
Is it ever a good thing?
Is it our friend?
You have friends in this place?
Is it our blue, sexy friends?
Purple, and no, it's
A
not.
purple. Okay, whatever.
It's not the coin.
He's neither blue nor sexy.
Disappointed.
No, actually.
I'm happy it's not him.
It's a little higher up, actually. As you see standing, kind of waiting at the side of your door, the High Priestess.
Oh.
Oh shit.
It's
Oh,
even
hi.
worse.
It's Lucy!
Make a wisdom check! I really want to make you make a dexterity saving throw against like a 10th level fireball or something like that right now, but you know.
10th level?
No.
Yes.
I'll do that.
You don't know. Maybe that's a thing. Anyway, she kind of just stands there waiting until she sees the 5 of you approach. Kind of like looks at you, each of you individually. Sees the 3 that, you know, were dead, kind of nods.
So what did we wrong this time?
Probably wondering, like, what the fuck are you still doing here? Although she give us 4 days.
Yes.
At this current point in time, she's just looking at the 5 of you, kind of like suspicious.
Yes, I'm alive.
Yeah. Go
Good
on.
evening. Good to see you.
Yes, all
What
right.
are you doing here? You want to drink
How
something?
have you been?
How are the children?
Have you seen that we didn't desecrate the Garden of Pyrex?
She
I was
kind of like
watching
she kind of like lets you ask all those questions. At which point she answers, "I'm fine. I don't have any kids.
Well,
I'm probably keeping it that way,
Each to their own.
unless you count every single one of my compatriots within the Guardians of Daya, because 90% of them are children, figuratively, not literally."
I was about to say, like, what? Excuse me?
Okay, yeah.
They
okay,
act
yeah.
like children. Let me
Weird
put it
flex,
like
but
that.
okay.
At least some of these
It's
will.
a cult.
Definitely. And yes, thank you for not desecrating our holy place.
Didn't even look.
Good.
Not
Perfect.
even a peek.
I heard that you came back to town, and I figured I'd have a look at how your dead compatriots were doing.
Thankfully, not dead anymore.
I've noticed.
barely alive, barely kicking.
Out of sheer curiosity, might I inquire as to how you pulled it off?
I don't know why I was dead.
I have no idea. Suddenly I was dead, suddenly I was alive.
You do realize that she's looking very intently at like Sequita and a little bit at Elvakri as well.
Yeah, I'm not part of this conversation. I can say nothing wrong. Yes.
We find some clerics.
Yeah, no, she can verify this quite easily.
Fuck,
Don't lie to
okay.
us.
Some white light fell to the sky and hit our friends.
Are you actually saying this?
No.
Or...
I'm just conversating with Sequita. So,
Like,
with
I
her hand
mean, if
between
you
us.
really want to dig this hole again, go for it. But you know.
Yes, how were we brought back, actually?
Well, you know how. We just don't
Yeah.
know how or
How
why
did
he
you
agreed
solve?
to.
Yes.
Okay. Full disclosure.
We had
Not- Yeah, we
a little
didn't
help.
have a lot of choice in ways of bringing them back. So through a contact I wish we didn't have, he agreed to bring them back for a monetary repayment.
Also, there's a monetary repayment.
Huh.
Yes, we literally just pay him the gold back.
Huh.
You didn't
Didn't
tell
know
us
that.
that.
I didn't have much of a choice. It was either that or you would stay dead. Would you prefer to still be dead?
No,
No,
but
but
I
you could have
would.
told us.
Yes,
I can
just,
solve this.
I spent
just
all my
do this
money.
You're not going to the casino.
You get 1,500 gold, and I'll just double it.
I'll double it again.
One spin of roulette. No.
You see her kind of like looking at you like, you do realize you're continuously digging a deeper hole by continuously relying on someone like him.
Yeah, I hate it as much as you do. I want that fucker dead. But I just wanted to see these people alive again. And we still are leaving the city. We're just making our preparations, and we will be gone soon.
Well, in that case, I guess I will give you the courtesy at least. I am not going to stop you yet. I gave you 3 more days. I'm going to keep my word on that. But
Yes. Sorry.
You're way
What?
too enthusiastic about me keeping my word. Holy shit.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
I'm going.
It's like, yes, not gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to full-fledged believe that was for me. You can't make me think otherwise. So she. But here's the thing. Your 3 friends' bodies were, inside of our sanctum. Several of our clerics have seen them. And questions have been asked. So, even though I'm not going to currently interact with you in any meaningful way, I'm afraid at this point I cannot promise the same for my people.
And why exactly are we getting followed?
I think it's because, well, obviously you've been seen walking around, but previously being seen dead. Probably
Not just-
wondering how that happened.
Not just that, it's mostly this element of that, I'm a really terrible liar. And I am not the only one who, although I do have most of the power within the Guardians of Daya, I'm not the only one who runs it. And people asked questions after I was missing for a little while.
So the
questions
story
that I
came
had.
out that we
Saying
temporarily
I-
displaced you.
I'd say it is a small holiday. Maybe like a
Temporarily
city
disappear.
trip within the city, eh?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's fine. We just took you out on a little date. That's all.
So I, however, told them that I was going to put my faith in the fact that you would leave the city and that you
Yes.
might be able to prove to me and them that you are not indeed what they think you are.
Completely forsaken.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
However, at the same time, I can't promise that all of them are going to keep their word. Just letting you know, as a courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm.
return the courtesy if we will defend ourselves if necessary. I hope you understand that.
Through non-lethal force.
Oh, we'll obviously try to not use any force at all, but yeah, if necessary.
I understand that. Although I will act as if I never heard.
Probably for the best.
Point taken.
Totally fine.
Just do want to make sure. I don't know of anyone who's going to break their promise to me, but I am warning you.
Kevin. It's always Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin honestly has been in this room crying for the last 24 hours, apparently.
I don't know why.
Calling out to a certain woman named Elvakri. I don't know why.
My name is Margaret.
So I know it's a bit of a long shot on our current understanding of each other, but if you ever need to take a week-long vacation, just give us a call and we'll pretend we are you, and you'll have a week-long that you can just go on a holiday.
Hey, we managed to do it really well last time,
Yes,
so I'm sure you
so-
can get away with it again.
I mean, I will give you a bullshit point for that.
Thank you.
At the same time, she looks at you and she's like, yeah, my last vacation went so very well. That's true.
Yes, but it was like with percussive maintenance, the last one. So-
And
No.
this is why you don't let the wizard talk.
So,
Yeah.
I just take like a
How big is
small
the
step
whole of
backward,
the-
and I'm
Told
like
you to
prepared
take
to cast
wizard's
shield.
tongue.
I basically just go to her and I'm like, if you want to help us and get rid of him, we ain't gonna stop you.
We're totally fine with it.
Yeah.
Out of character, Yella, still, I love you.
Yeah. In character.
In character, she just looks at you with this look of like, I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you couldn't even come close.
Why am I keeping you people safe? Anyway, just giving you a courtesy.
Yeah,
I will be on my way.
appreciate it.
Appreciate
Thank you for
it.
the warning.
Appreciate it.
And she walks off.
You know, on the last day, when she's gone, she cannot hear it.
What a lovely woman.
I
Yes.
make it telepathically.
You know, on the last day of her city visit, we can always go and visit her, and I might just suggest to her that she shows us the Garden of Pyrex, and then we
Yeah.
get into the Garden of Pyrex.
Make it even worse.
And that's when
Good
I
job.
abandon you and never look for you again.
Yeah, sure you can do that. We are gonna wait outside the city then.
It's a possibility. Just a
Why do you want
possibility.
to see the Garden of Pyrex? So...
I know. It just
Doesn't interest me at all.
I shouldn't see it.
Also.
So okay, Ryu. Other plan while we are still in the city.
Right?
How hard would it be to kill a corrupt teacher? You know, because we have 2 corrupt teachers that are part of the
mean-
demon.
The people that I worked with were pretty strong.
Yes.
Obviously, no stronger than me. I mean, obviously not. But,
No.
still, it would be a challenge.
Yes.
Who are we talking to exactly? Which one?
You know the one illusion dude that you saw? No, it wasn't
Right,
illusion
Lars,
one.
the illusion dude. Who the fuck? I don't remember.
Evocation dude. We
Yeah,
went on a small
Yeah,
mission.
I remember the lightning bolt guy, I think.
Yes.
Mhm.
And we found that there were 2 corrupted teachers.
Right, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much would I remember of his strength while I was in the school still?
On a scale of 1 to 9, what's the highest level spell I know that he can cast?
Because I've probably talked with him a little bit before, but I'm not sure how much I would know, obviously.
I'm quickly thinking this through. Teachers usually range from being capable of casting 5th level spells to like 7th level spells.
Nope. Not gonna do that.
Let's not get one shot by a single AoE shot.
There might be like a couple of interns that are like 4th level spells at max.
Interns are fourth
usually-
level? How did I get in?
I said there might be a couple. How did you get in? I don't fucking know.
Bullshitting
My
your way in.
charisma, obviously.
Exactly.
I talked myself in.
But I think the like, you know, the only one who's really capable of like going 8th, maybe even 9th level spells would be the Archmage
Okay, so
/ Archmages if there are multiple.
Shark
I'm
mage?
not gonna do that.
nope. Let's not.
The Shark
fight
Mage,
it
the Bark
further.
Mage, and the Dark Mage.
Shiloh, how do you feel to one-shot a wizard invisible while you're invisible?
What?
He's corrupted.
I mean,
I
target.
yeah.
Target's a target.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I love that.
So your plan is to incriminate us further.
Yeah.
But he's
Good job,
he's,
Jet.
he's
dig
part of the demonic gang.
We might need some evidence for that first.
Yeah.
It's
Before
like,
we
you know that, but no one else does.
Kill first, questions later.
Yes. If you find a spell book on him, please take it with you and bring it back. No, but I know.
I see.
And what's
Okay, I'll find
the-
you a spellbook of True Strike. There you go.
Nice, thank you. So, and what's the information that we have on the last quest for the 1500 gold pieces?
You have a location, and you know that several people went there and went missing. A previous group of adventurers that consisted of what you make out to be a paladin, a fighter, a cleric, and a ranger. Sorry, no, a wizard and a ranger. I'm sorry.
Aha.
And the races?
I'm thinking fighter would be human. The mage would be a high elf. The paladin would also be human, and the ranger would be a wood elf.
How far is it travel to the location?
A couple of hours.
Huh.
How late is it?
At this point, 4
Not too bad.
p.m. something.
Still have time.
probably get there.
Let's go.
I'd rather wait until we have another long rest where we don't have the lingering damage anymore.
Yeah, fair.
So that me and
Yeah.
especially Shiloh are in top form and I need to swap some spells if we are going to combat.
Okay.
All right.
Let me make you the best dish ever.
The best ditch? You're just gonna throw him in the ditch? Just like, here, have your short rest.
Best ditch you've ever seen. Disappearance.
Dish. I say dish.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. So
Meatloaf.
you want to take one more long rest then?
Yes.
Where are we staying? Like, we should probably like go inside of an inn, right? To have like the best chance of getting the safe rest thing.
But our
The
house is-
the house would be fine technically. You can take it in, don't get me wrong, but
Yes. My house is fine.
Okay.
we can
definitely-
drink a little bit.
it's your
before
call.
we
You
go
can like, I would say the house currently is safe enough technically, unless shit happens. Where
It's safe until it isn't.
You know, yeah, exactly. Pretty much. I mean, yeah. Bluntly said, yeah. Bluntly said, yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess we can take the risk then.
Mhm.
Risk
Yeah.
it for the biscuit.
I always say that. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, sure. I'm up for them. So Relix, we take a long rest.
But can we, before we going to bed, go to the inn and drink a bit?
Yeah,
it's
sure,
fine.
you can do that.
I have approximately 1 gold, so
I have
Nice.
139 gold.
Holy shit.
So can buy.
I have
Is it
275 gold.
Okay, guys. How much gold pieces do we still owe the coin maker?
Oh shit! But that's the quest for.
see,
Because
Ryu didn't even know yet.
Right,
all
yeah,
my
I kind of revealed that, didn't I?
Yes, you revealed it.
Yeah, he did.
Not the other bit.
It doesn't matter. I only know about the gold piece.
Yeah, you don't need to know about the other bit. Better,
No, it's
better that
fine.
you don't.
Give
Hang on. I've got it noted down, but I need to.
It's on Discord also. 255 gold pieces and 19 copper.
Per person.
For the next 2 years, so total of 6,124 gold, 56.
Are we down 6k?
Yeah.
What?
Well, we are. You technically aren't.
We're going to the wilderness where there's like no money to find easily.
Be surprised.
Holy shit.
You don't know it's a wilderness outside. Maybe there's a
Well, it
nice
kind of is,
little
but yeah.
town with a cute little inn. A lot of quests.
Okay.
And the
Rainbows.
color of the sky on your planet?
Blue.
Red. Oh, sorry, you're not talking to me.
Yeah, this one's red. But yeah, I guess we go there and see what happens after the long rest, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're taking a long rest in the house.
Yes.
Yeah. But before we go drinking.
Okay, sure. How much money do you want to spend drinking?
I want to drink not too much.
Are you drinking
Yeah.
cheap ass booze or are you drinking expensive fucking shit?
How
It's
much can I
your
get
one.
for 8 silver?
The cheap
Four,
ass.
four
thing-
cheap ass beers.
Can I make that into 1 expensive one?
Make me a persuasion check.
I have 6 silver also. So,
Wait, and it's minus. Okay, it's this roll, but minus 2. Yeet. I mean,
That's
Yes. You can make that into 1 expensive ass drink.
Why didn't you roll it with like the High Priestess or something?
Because
hey,
Because
I get
drinks are
1
more-
very fancy drink, and I just sit there like,
Yes.
yes, exquisite.
All right. So drink.
What's the name of the inn, by the way?
Let me
Give him a
look through
second
my
while he
notes.
pulls it out of his ass.
Yes.
Let me totally look through my notes because I totally have a name for that inn and shit like that.
Dead cake.
He's basically typing in interesting Lord of the Rings names.
The Prancing Pony? That'd be copyright, probably. No, it would be the Flying Tankard.
Oh, nice.
Flying tankard.
And the moment you walk in, you actually see a tankard flying through the air.
Ooh.
Hey, Chan.
As it flies towards your face because someone threw it at you.
Exactly.
Ooh, flying
Other
tankard.
way to interpret it, but yes.
That's
So,
the way
how much is a fancy like bottle of wine?
2 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm
How
gonna
much
buy it for the
is,
group.
2 glasses of whiskey.
Okay.
Buy
2 gold pieces.
Okay.
So we share a bottle of wine. You know what? We share 2 bottles of wine. So we share, make it 3.
Okay, calm down.
We-
We need to
we have
actually
a-
be able to wake up tomorrow.
Okay, starting
have
from
a
3, I'm gonna
full-
make you make Constitution saving throws.
We have a whole evening, 2 bottles. Okay, fine. So I know that it's still happy joy, even though we're 6k in debt to the coin maker.
We're 6k in debt and we're being exiled in approximately 2 days.
I love
We have
the
so much
situation.
to
Everything is
celebrate,
going
guys.
completely fine.
So while we drown away our sorrows, I need to share something. I just sent a message to my wife, actually,
Oh,
Right, you have a
which might be a surprise to all of you, hopefully.
Yeah.
And she just replied very faintly, "Help." So my wife is being held somewhere.
Jesus.
I was about to ask, do you know where your wife is?
No. So I'm gonna try to send her some more messages throughout the coming weeks. And because we're being searched by the Guardians of Daya, my son won't talk to me anymore.
wait,
So
you have a son
yes.
in the garden?
Yes.
So no, I'm
that's-
mostly stuck at the
brings a
fact that you
lot.
managed to convince a woman to marry you and then to also have a kid with you.
Yes.
Convinced.
Yes.
That is a miracle by
Honestly, it's
itself.
more
Holy
believable than it
shit!
happened to me.
Congratulations! And I like genuinely start
Thank
like
you.
patting
Oh,
Jen
thank
back,
you,
like,
thank
oh,
you.
I'm so proud of you,
Thank
man.
Yes. It happened a long time when I was less awkward. I don't know how it happened, but
Oh, so it went downhill. Oh,
yeah, it went down. So I haven't seen her for 3 years now.
wait, does she live in the city?
No. Yes.
Like,
No. Most
wait.
of the time not. She's part of the Mysterii,
Oh,
but
That
she
explains
does
also
like
a lot.
secret missions. I don't know much about her work life,
as
but
I said, got it.
she's been missing for a long time. So it would be
Hmm.
very helpful if you all would help me one day if I have more information about where she is.
Well, we're going outside of the city anyway, so what's the best place to find her than outside, probably? So,
Probably. Hopefully that she's not being held here by some secret organization. The puppet masters that are pulling the strings. I don't want. So I'm gonna try to get back in touch with my son, but they might punish him if they see him talking to me. So you don't know nothing about my son.
you have a son? Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's everything I want to say before we go on to the adventure outside of the city. Let's hope we make it longer without deaths than we did inside of the city.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I want to try and sneak behind the bar and steal an expensive bottle of beer.
Make a sleight of hand check. Or a stealth check, your call.
Can I guide him?
But beforehand,
Sure.
I used pass that trace.
Do you want to do
And guidance as well, so add that to the whole fucking.
Do you want to
Make
do
a
it
stealth
with
check. Go for it. Just
You want to
you
do
know
it
what?
with
Go for it. Use your new little fucking toy, Liam. Go for it. I
So,
will take it away from you at some
I'm not
point.
gonna screw you with it.
Would you like to be invisible while you do this?
Oh come on!
I'm literally just getting up and doing it. I'm not
Like
convinced.
really, advantage, guidance, and passing out a trace. There's a limit, okay?
Just be glad he doesn't have 11 levels in Rogue. Oh my god! Plus a D4. Come on, do it. Get that to a 40. Hey!
Yes!
40 on stealth, ladies and gentlemen.
There's 10 cheap ass bottles and 3 expensive ones. What do you want to take?
I'm taking an expensive one.
Okay, you took an expensive bottle, and nobody knows. They're going to figure it out when they calculate how much money they won in like 2 weeks or something.
Then we'll be
Yeah,
gone.
but now I'm back sat down and they have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. They have no idea that a bottle was gone.
Hey, what did you do?
Like in a week, there's gonna be like an audit of this, and they're gonna be like spending another week figuring it out, and then they're gonna blame the waiters because they think they stole the bottle. The 2 waiters are gonna blame each other. Yeah,
Nice.
Probably.
Okay.
but yeah, you
So-
have an expensive bottle of wine.
Nice. I'm not going to drink it now. I'm just going to put it in my bag.
Yes.
All right, cool. So, anything else that you want to do?
No.
That was enjoyable.
No.
I fucking hate you, Leo. I love you, man, but I hate you. Anyway, so you drink your sorrows away and go back
Yes.
to the house then, I'm assuming? Or...
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
For a safe, long rest.
Yes. Although I do have one small question, actually, because I never asked this last time. Who's sleeping where in that house?
I was sleeping on the bed because I called like way
It's
back
like-
in the day. I was like shotgun of the bed.
Because there's like
Yep.
3 rooms, technically. I thought Sekiro always kind of like meditated in the main hall. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
always just sort of meditate near the front, so I keep an eye out the window.
Yeah, I figured, but then I never really knew what the rest was doing.
I know. I'll take another room.
I slept
Since
in
there are
that-
3
I
rooms.
slept in the
so-
bedroom.
All right, I think Charlotte took one as well because I remember that we had to wake her up last session.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Valkyrie, what are you doing?
Are there
Something.
beds left?
I mean, there's like a room with 2 beds, probably.
Girls.
So, who wants to sleep together? Let me put it like that.
You can sleep with me. I'm
Okay, sure.
fine. I have a wife and a son. You don't need to worry about me.
Okay.
You
That's
know?
true. I go
Okay,
with the
cool.
weird wizard.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the wife he hasn't seen in 3 years.
That's also. You know what? I sleep in the kitchen.
That's fine with me too. I mean,
Shiloh and Valkyrie could share a room. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I mean with the girl.
okay, that's fine. All right, cool. So, you all what?
Can I, if it's midnight, around midnight, something like that, can I sneak up and go to the kitchen and just try to say coin maker and see if something happens?
Okay. Nothing happens.
Damn it. Okay, go back to sleep.
I have a very technical question. What is all you people's passive perception?
Oh shit.
12.
How?
16. 16.
10.
12 with the -2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Does the minus count?
Technically, it does at this point. Yes.
Would it be a -2 or -1?
-2 still.
Fuck. Then it's a 14.
14. Shiloh, what's your passive perception?
what stat is that again? I always
10
forget.
plus your perception bonus.
That would be 10 plus 10 minus 1.
Okay, so 9. Perfect. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Should have taken
no.
the inn.
Yeah. Sakura.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Hi. How you doing?
I was fine.
With your 16, and you being an elf and you sleeping in the main hall, there is a moment during your rests where you wake up. And at the first moment, you don't really know why. It's just like you kind of come out of your meditation for some weird reason. And you kind of look around for a couple of seconds. It's just weird, and you kind of want to go back, at which point you hear this, like, outside the front door.
Kind of like scratching.
No, more like something heavy, kind of like making a sound in the dirt.
Scrape along the floor. Okay, and then I'll look outside, try and determine the source of the sound.
You have a dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check.
Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah, I can see up to 90 feet with dark vision. Okay, let me get it down.
Right, because of the ranger thing, right?
Yeah.
Easy. True.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. You kind of like look outside for a second. And outside of the window, you see two figures kind of like moving towards the front door, and a third one kind of staying a little bit further away, just looking at the door. With your dark vision, you would also see a symbol that you recognize as the symbol of the Guardians of Daya.
Oh, God. Okay. In which case, I quickly go wake up the others.
Okay. How do you want to do that? So, Alvakri sleeping in the kitchen or with Shiloh?
With Shiloh.
Okay.
I'll let you just walk in, shake them, and tell them that they're...
Whose room do you go in first?
Avakri and Shiloh.
Okay.
Okay.
So...
like, completely deadpan, not really caring that I'm waking them up. Just that we have Guardians of Daya approaching the house in the middle of the night.
Okay. So the two of you get woken up by Sequita.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Take all my stuff and get ready.
Okay. So...
Meanwhile.
Gotta get the other two.
Okay. Sakura, make a perception check for me. Another one.
Another one.
And noise.
23. Nice. Kind of like you wake up the other two and they kind of like start preparing themselves, and you walk outside. At which point you've been listening the entire time, and you notice that the like kind of scraping over the ground outside has kind of stopped. You take a quick look outside and you see that they're kind of like ready at the door, but they're waiting for something. At which point you all of a sudden hear from above you.
Above? Yeah, I'll look up. Is it? Yeah. I'll just look up.
You look up, and as you look up, you see two pincers, 8 paws hanging on the ceiling, 2 beady eyes looking down at you as you see a giant spider hanging right above you, looking downwards at you.
The fuck?
What the hell?
And that's where we'll continue next session.
Why is there a giant spider?
Reasons, I imagine.
Did they summon it in the house?
Are these traitors?
They don't listen to the High Priestess.
Yeah, these actually might be guys that infiltrated the Guardians of Daya, to be fair. I mean...
But they didn't have, like, traitors there until last week. Until we put
Still have been one of them.
Damn. So we don't have our long rest yet, right?
Nope. And also very important, people with armor, you don't technically sleep with your armor.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. So I have a solid 10 AC right now.
I say.
Actually, no, I have my shield, so it's 12.
I get ready for.
I don't
ready,
actually sleep,
but
so I never
shield's
take mine
fast
off.
enough.
You're wearing medium armor, right, Alvakri?
I'm gonna quickly look that up.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I
you
just
don't have
mage
armor.
armor.
But you're still sleeping.
You can cast mage armor on other people as well, actually. Might be useful.
Yes, I can cast mage armor if you wake me up. You know?
I'm right next to you, sleeping as well.
Because here's the thing, donning medium armor still takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But if you have help, it takes
I
half the time.
True.
You
have-
There's a
But then you
spider
scale mail.
right
Scale mail.
above him right
So-
now. I don't think you have 2.5 minutes.
Nope.
It
There's
depends.
indeed medium armor. Shit.
I mean, I had to do this at some point, right? It's
Why
in the
did
middle
we
of the
sleep
night.
at the inn?
I'm so glad I don't sleep.
I very specifically did say, unless shit hits the fan, so...
Yeah.
There was a subtle hint that I was planning something.
Yes, I know, but you do this subtle hints all the time. While we're at the how can I like get my save DC like +1 on all my spells because I have a +1 arcane check?
Very good question. I don't know, and I will look into that after I've cut the stream because I'm not going to bore people with this.
Stream.
So, why the hell is there a giant spider in this fucking house? That is a story for next time.
Boo.
Bye.